Hi, Janae here. I am making the promised video of how to do a Canvas class. So I just wanted to kind of start showing you around the class and show you where to get started. So you're here on the home page. You'll see that there's a couple of different menus. Over here is called like the global navigation menu. It has your account information, all of your different courses on your dashboard, your calendar, your inbox where you can send messages to me or your TAs. That's the best way to get a hold of us for quick response. And then over here you'll see the course menu. This has the home. This is what your home page looks like. Announcements, the syllabus for reference, and your discussions, your grades, so you can see how you're progressing throughout the semester, and then people to find me, your TA, or other classmates right there. So here is how you get started. So you'll see over here are these different modules. So there's different course pages kind of grouped together in different sections, and this one is the getting started. So this is kind of for people, focusing on people who've never done online classes before and are new to Canvas. So the best thing to do is just start on the first one and just try and read all of the content, watch any videos that are on the pages. That's a video put out by BYU Online showing you what to expect from an online class. This next thing is a learner readiness survey. This isn't for points in the class, but it's just data collected for the BYU Online people about who is taking online classes. Then there are some tips on using Canvas. So this is similar to the stuff that I'm going to be going over right now. And how to use the calendar and the to-do links, and we'll talk about that if we have time. Then this is an important thing specifically for my course. I want you to know how to edit your account settings and notifications to make sure you're getting announcements to your email, and then ways that you can I want you to know about this notification setting. It's not going to show up in this view that I'm in, but for you, when you go to account and then go to notifications, you're going to be able to say when and for what purpose you want to be contacted and how you want to be contacted. So the thing that's important for this class is that you receive announcements to your email, and this should be an email that you're going to check on a regular basis. So then I click next, and then here is a copy of the syllabus so you can review your expectations of what you will be accomplishing in this class and how your grade will be determined. Then this is an important document that's put right at the beginning of the class. It's a supplement to, so you have purchased the textbook, The Fundamentals of Family Finance, and it comes with a workbook. And the workbook is where you'll learn the math that's required in this class. And this extensive answer key, so that your workbook contains the answers to the questions for the problems that are in there in the very back, but sometimes you might have questions on how they got to those answers. So if you need additional step-by-step help on how to get those answers, you can refer to this answer key. I think it's really helpful. So now I just want to jump back here to show you where we're at. So back on the home page, so we have completed all of the pieces in the Getting Started section, so I can just collapse that. Now we're moving on to this Welcome to SFL 260, and then you'll see that these are the dates. So this means this section contains assignments that will be completed on these dates. So I'm just going to click back here. This is just an introduction. I'd like you, in addition to reading this, to read the introduction chapter in your textbook. That'll help you with the course overview quiz and the assignment that is your goals assignment. So go ahead and read that. Here's just a little bit about me. I'm a mom with kids. I do this, I teach part-time, and I've done a couple of different things in the sort of finance education world. Next is this discussion. So every other week you will have a graded discussion in this class, and there's some specific instructions on how I want you to participate in the class. This first discussion is a little bit different than the format for the further ones, but it kind of will get you started on it. So for this one, I just want you to have the chance to ask any question about anything in the class. So if you have a question about how Canvas works or how the grades are going to work or how to connect with your TA, then go ahead and post that question there, because there's a good chance that a lot of people in the class are having that same question. And then by Saturday, so your question is due by Wednesday, and then by Saturday, you'll need to respond to one of the questions from one of your classmates. If you can't find one of the questions to respond to that you know the answer to, then feel free to just make a helpful observation of something that you've learned from taking online classes in the past, or something that you just figured out that you think might be helpful for other students. So put your post on the discussion, and then make sure that you remember to come back and answer a question before Saturday. So the course overview quiz. So this is a quiz to just make sure that you understand how to work Canvas and use the other resources that are in this class, and make sure that you've gotten your textbook. There is a question on this quiz about how I communicate with the TAs using a Google Docs spreadsheet. I'm having you just agree to that for FERPA purposes. That spreadsheet doesn't contain any grade information, but I just want to make sure that I have your okay. So if I do, go ahead and put yes in there, and if you don't, then we'll just find another way to communicate with the TAs. That's not a problem. The next one is a get to know your TA page. So each of you are assigned to a TA. We have 4 TAs in this class, and you're assigned to them based on your last name. Right now, this is how they're broken up, and then you'll be in a discussion group according to who your TA is. So if you want to just kind of figure out who is your TA, and then by next week you'll have a responsibility to have reached out and sent a message to your TA introducing yourself. So if you want to go ahead and get a jump on that and do that right away, you can. Here is the course feedback page. If there's something that needs to be changed in our course, like a link that isn't working, or an error on a question that has the wrong answer or something, go ahead and fill out this course feedback, and then that'll help us get that fixed right away. Next, I want you to fill out some information. This helps me and the TAs to know about you. So if you want to go ahead and download this document, fill it out, and then upload it for this assignment. Then the final 2 assignments on here relate to an ongoing assignment that we'll have throughout the semester. So for your final project, you'll just do little pieces of it throughout the semester, and so then by the time we get to the end of the semester, you have it all done. So the first part of that is to create some goals, and this has some specific instructions on how I want you to write up those goals. So go ahead and get started on that goal assignment. And then the next one, this kind of explains more in detail how this applied. All of these assignments that relate to this final project say apply at the beginning, and you will use a specific case study for those apply assignments. You can use your own life, something like your own life, or some of I've provided 2 scenarios for you if you want to use those. So it's kind of up to you what scenario you want to use, but go ahead and choose a scenario and then write up the information on that scenario for this apply assignment. Anyway, so that if you make it through all of those pieces, then you have completed the first week of class and you should be good to go. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll look to hear from you soon. Bye.